What's going on, guys? Matt here, and welcome back to Satisfactory. So I have a list of things I want to get done today in Satisfactory. They are, let me pull it up on my phone. We have to redo the power plant from we have to redo the power to and from the Steel Titan along with the power plant. And we have to realign the coal power plant. And then on top of that, we need to bring quartz storage up to the same level. So we've got a couple things we got to get done. I think what I'm going to do first is actually bring that other power plant over. And from there, we'll be able to then redo the power cables going to everything. Again, I am here without the boys because Cobble has had a couple hard shifts at work and Rax is out of town. So it's just me again, but that's fine. So to start us off, we're going to delete some of these walls here. I think this wall is the one we want to delete, and then we'll go inside. Actually, see if it's the one we should have deleted, because I should have actually deleted it from the inside. Yes, okay. Because what I'm going to do is, well, I could just build right off the back of it. Okay, let's do that then. We'll get our 1 meter foundations out. And I'll go ahead and place the one here. And how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. So that would mean that this is 1, and then we've got to go out 8 more. So we'll go ahead and zoop it out to, I'll do 7, and then we'll just come out and do a manual for 8, because we're not going to sit here and try to pick at that. This is still over top of water, so that's good. And we might be able to make this perfectly square. Maybe I should start at the bottom and work with the water pumps, because those are going to be what really is the determining factor for if it's going to be offset or not. So coming down here, it's the same width, and it starts from, yeah, so from here and here, and it's going to have the, if you run it based off the same, it'll have a second one running around the back, and then there will be a gap where these 4 can fit, and then a line around the front, and then it'll go like, okay. So I think I can work with that. So this needs to go out 1. And we'll zoop it so we can go ahead and get it running all the way down there. And it goes 2, and then there's a 3 wide section in the middle. So this is the 2 wide where it would go, and the 3 wide would be here. Just go ahead and double it up so I know. And then it would be another 1, 2. And then the 3rd one going all the way down. Which, it looks like that's enough water. Maybe. This needs to come off of... Oh, no, it actually does need to come off of there. So that would actually need to go to there, and then from there, come over. Alright, Let's start clearing some of this out. Just the walls. And some of this foundation. So. And so then it would go like that. And this would get deleted. And then all of them would fit in here, hopefully. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through this and make sure that our power infrastructure is good and go ahead and tear out the pole that acts as the main pole. Which I think is this power pole, because that goes there. Into there, which is getting power from all that. So I think this is the main pole. If we look, max capacity versus our consumption, our production. This is our max. So we're over max consumption. I think taking this off would be fine. Take it off, and then we can run over to a power pole here just to check on everything. Yeah, it dipped by a little bit, but also our production dropped significantly taking that off. Meaning that I don't know what all was... Oh, I had all the water pumps on that too. So that helps. But now I can come in and delete the 8 water pumps. Or water extractors along with their pumps. If these had pumps. I don't think these had pumps. Well, then just the extractors then. I'm going to have to get pumps because I know that on the other one I used pumps. So boom. And we'll hop back over. And then we can just kind of mimic what we did over here where we did it kind of back to back. Had it come over and then it came up and there was a pump right there below the cutoff. And so this would be production. Yeah, water extractor right there. All right. That seems squared. And I'm just gonna kind of, let me actually do it from the back because I can judge based off the back better where it bumps up just barely. Was it? Mm-hmm. See, because those... Okay, I'm just gonna set it in here like so. And we'll walk over with the next one. Set it like so, and we should be able to get 4 in here. As long as we can get 4, I'll be happy with it. Oh shit, fucking easy. Why are they so spaced out? Are these overlapping or something? No, they're just... Huh. Okay, well then I'm going to delete these and make them perfectly squared with the ones behind them. So it would go like that, and then it'd come over until it... But this would be where it would... Right there. right there. And right there. That gives us no space here, but just a tiny bit of space over here it should be. Yeah, that's good. And that puts the pontoons just off of it, and that just touching, meaning, yep, perfect. And so then we'd immediately jump to this side and put the next 4 in. And square it up. And there we go. Those are a little bit farther forward. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo these, because they're just a little bit too far forward. But it should be something like that. Let me double check. Yep, it's hitting here. And we've got plenty of room in the front from the pontoon, so we're good. And now we can roll in the rest of them. Boom. So that's all our water stuff done. Meaning that we can just pull over and plop to expand. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this. So, oh, yeah, I did those directly below. Okay. Then I need to clear all these out of coal. Easy enough. We just come back here and break everything going into them. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be, I think I did, I had to get up there to see. I think I did 15 instead of 16. Which, because it was a pure, I could do 15 instead of 16 because I would have that excess. And then with the 2 normal, I would have the same amount. Been a hot minute. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did 15 with 1 down here not being in. No? Maybe it was 1 up here I put in. Huh. I'm gonna have to go inside and see, because I don't remember which one I didn't put in. Yeah, it was the one down here. Because this one lines up with that one, and this one has nobody to line up with, which is why it has that little power room here. That is just a cable going straight down to the water. Because this is Sector 1, and that's Sector 1 water. And that goes to main, which hops out of there. And from there, runs to there, which is what connects into everything. Yeah, I'd do it probably reverse, where this side gets the extra one. And then from here, I could have it, you know, just connect in. Cool. Turn on some foundations. Go ahead and jump over here and just keep breaking. Just so that they quit feeding. And I can go in all their, as I tear them apart, just take their inventory, won't have to worry about them filling back up. And then I can come in here, control, drag. There's all of that coal. And then I will climb on top and begin to just select all of them. And then in here should just be a bunch of coal. There we go. So now I can go back in here, go up to the top, fill out that whole platform. Because it's right there that the water comes down. And it connects in, and then it runs down, connecting to all that stuff. How many wide does it need to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I think I made that 1 or 2 too many long. Oh, just 1 long. Nice. And then we'll just fill this area in. Running out of concrete. It's a lot less complicated than the first time I did it because I have a reference. But depending on how long it takes me to get everything I want to get done in this stream, I may start a second stream where I stream some more EU4. Or maybe Transport Fever 2, you guys just let me know what you want me to stream afterwards. Or I might just, depending on how late it is, call it a night. But I'm definitely going to go until I get at least everything that I want to get done. Which isn't really much. But at the same time is a lot. There. Nose is starting to get a little stuffy, getting hot in my room. And I need to go to the power plant. one more. Which should be 9. Perfect. This is the entire outline. And I can start placing these big boys down. Let's see how close. It needs to just barely miss. So like, nope, too close. Right there. That's perfect. And does it line up with this one? Because this one is on that middle-ish line. On that, yep, perfect. I tear this wall out, they should. Beautiful. Beautifully put together. And it's back here, and that's there, meaning that they connect up from the back. That's fine. And then I'll just proceed to place the others in however I can get them. So did I actually mush them together, or did I just put them side by side outside of hitbox range? Okay, it looks like I just put them outside of hitbox range. At least on that side. Yeah, I didn't mush them too close together. Cool. I don't think that was in line. Mine. I almost don't like using the mouse and prefer to just walk a move because it's easier. And that. So that's the 7 on this side. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 3 total? Yeah. And it overlaps halfway. Half like a quarter. I'd say halfway of this thing. Meaning I just have to rotate one line. So about halfway. Perfect. Beautiful. And so then I will just line up the next 8. And that should be 8 right there. Beautiful. Because I should have 2 in the back for space. Did I? I did not bring those pillars down inside. Oh well. And then from there, I can actually attach the water real quick. So how do I have that set? So it goes out to the third mark in front of. Cool. And so that should be transportation? No. Organization? No. Logistics? Yep. It comes out to there. And just as close to in front of it as I can get. Oh, wrong way. Boom. And then I take pipe and pipe it up. So I have it split underneath, because it's easier to do it that way. And then I can go underneath and copy what I did underneath, which I think was try to make it as vertical as possible. Yes, like I lined up this with that by putting it, according to this, it's on the third line, because it goes first, third, second, third, third, third. I'm just kind of lining it up underneath. So we know what line it's going to be on. We just have to figure out underneath of it. We'll start on the second one, because it'll go this one. So it looks like it might be like here. Is that even not even possible to bend to? How did I? Is that why I had the two sides offset from each other? No, it's saying that it can bend. That was an individual, that was... Oh, because these ones I put just in front of. Because that's where it was... Oh, I don't understand why I wouldn't bend on that one. Okay. Let me try it on this side. It's this one. Because that's like right below it. And then we get pipe. Yeah. Yeah, this way. Yeah, it's almost a perfect vertical. And it just kind of bops down and then it'll shoot out over there. And I should be able to do that the whole way down. For this side at least. And this side is the tricky side because it's 2, 4, 6, and the 7th one is there. And it's saying that I won't be able. Yeah, I can do that there. So I just have to go to the first one. I won't be able to do it like from... Oh, wrong thing. From here. Let's say it's like there. No, you scoot over a little bit. There, but I can do it from like here. Oh, still a little too far away. Gonna be as close as I can get it. So like can't do that, but I can do that. Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright, now I just need to make sure all of these are damn near perfect verticals, because you know how I like my straight lines. I think this one is going to be the only one that's kind of off. No, looks good to me. Okay, and then I'll connect all these to make sure they're straight. Cool. Cool. And just connect them up in the back. And these all pipe over. So that's just how it's going to be. I think is what I did on that side too. Was it came over and it went up and it split, but it only went over that far because it was offset because of the shallow water. We got lucky with this one. So now I need to put in the junctions, which go pretty much as high as I can get them. And that one doesn't get one. So then we come in with the pipe, and it just goes just like that, nice and pretty. And then right underneath is where we put the pump, which I need rotors for. I would need 16 rotors. In the meantime, however, I can connect up the I can go and mimic the conveyor belt layout for this. Let me up there. Thank you. Why am I jumping this way? I need conveyor belt layout. Okay, so it just kind of goes in the middle with splitters. And is that? That's Mark III. How fast does Mark III work? 270, and I think up here on the one I have is working 240. I think that means there's room for expansion. What size are? Let me go check out these miners and see what size they are real quick. They are Mark IIs with a Mark II running on coal. It's doing 120, so that's 240. So yeah, Mark III would work for these. I'm not making them Mark III compatible just yet. I have room to expand later on. I'm going to leave these conveyors up for now because I don't feel like dealing with all the coal. I will, however, put a lookout tower here so I don't have to run around the whole map to get up here. So then I can do the splitter where it comes in this side and it should go perfect in the middle. Beautiful. I think my splitter is 8. Yes. And we have to go till both lines are, because then that means it's in the middle and not just lined up with the conveyor belt entrance. This one can line up with the conveyor belt entrance because it's the only one. And then this should be my Mark III. Beautiful. Now that all this is set up, I can go ahead and figure out how I want to pipe it over with the conveyor. Do I want to run it along the river? Do I want to have a special little bridge? Oh, I like that idea. Could do a special bridge and have it join somewhere over there and just have it come up. Yeah. Let me play around with that. So it would need to come up in the middle, so it would need to come up there. Let me just zoop it over. Let me zoop it a little farther. Maybe right there. And, oh well, there. Right here. And it could zoom, well actually, let me put that one back. Because then it can, if I go to logistics, it can zoop right through that hole. Go up through that hole. And they'll meet up and conjoin here. And so then what I would do is I'd go into architecture, small pillar supports. And I could do, well, let me do beam connectors. Like so. And then do orange beams coming straight down. And from those I could put the, well, no, beam supports on, if it wasn't for the fact that they already reach. Like so. And so then it looks like they're tied in. Or would I rather, instead of putting these, put just the beam supports on the corner? Yeah, I kind of like the beam supports on the corner more. Lucky for me, they're the same size, so it just looks better this way. And then I got the painted beams coming down to like there, like there. And then you just slap a beam seat underneath of it, and it looks like it's tied into the ground. And I would do that every so many. That way it looks like a bridge going across the water. Nice. Now we're gonna get rid of this, this. And I'm gonna clear my inventory of that coal I just got. And then we're gonna get rid of this, this, and this, because we no longer need them. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this for now. Just because. And I will do that just so we can come straight down. And it'll go like right there. And then we can come back down with our beams. Do something about like that. And then have a 2-meter foundation come out. So I'll grab some walls. All right, it looks a little bit better. And there's no need to put one on that back. And then the merger, which is number 7, would go right here. Make sure, yeah, that's mark 3. And it would go in. And I could just meet here and go up there. And I'll throw in a little ladder here. Sounds like a little way to get up. It would pop out right there. Throw some railing down around the sides. We'll use the modern railing over here. Actually, no. Unless I can this and that. Doesn't look too terrible. And then we'll do industrial railing down to meet up with where we just put this at. And then I can just run down and it'll be the bridge that carries the coal over the river so that I don't have a bunch of ugly looking conveyor belts. And the ladder will act as like the access. I will, however, put these in here. Just because I like the way Cobble did that design. Kind of like that. And then I don't think it would work with it underneath of it. Like, it would look fine. Oh yeah, it looks fine. Perfect. So we'll do that. And then we'll just have conveyor belts come out over. Connecting up. So there's conveyors over this way, then going over the river, it's nice and easy. And what I can do is I can actually stretch it. How far can I stretch it? To right there. And then just stretch it again. I think it would make it almost. Makes it to there. And from there into it. It's a perfect select. So boom. Rid of that. So that's how that gets fed up here. I literally just need the pumps now. So let me go make some roads. I think I have a... Oh, sorry, hiccup. I think I have a crafting bench down here in the basement. I do not. I think I might have passed it. I know I put one somewhere. It might be at the back of this area. No? Well, we're gonna put one in now. And so, to make a rotor, I can make 10. Need rods and screws. Hold on. Makes 5. I need 16, so that's 50. It's 5 times 6 is 30, so that's 80. I need 80, so I need to put on to 80 of them. There we go. Now I can make the 16. And there's that. So now I can drop down below and throw in all of the, I guess, in logistics. Yeah. Cool. And so then I can do what I did over here, which was right across the top with dual things poking out. Hop up here. They poked out right up the middle of each one. And what I can do is we'll put in you, non-zooped, and then a catwalk ramp, zooped, down to the water, so I can get down here. Actually, we'll go ramp, and then we'll go corner, and I don't have any rods. Looks pretty good so far. Gotta hook up the power below, get water pumping, and then they'll start filling up with water and coal. They won't produce anything as they're not connected to a power supply, I don't think. And then next up is working on making it look more professional. Probably running it beam to beam, making it look like high tension line. I have to play around with it for a bit. I think I need to go to the constructor sector. I think that's where the rods are. And the giant spaghetti monster bullshit. Nice. Is this filled up? Nice. think this is the power plant one. I think I might have went to Steel Titan. No. This is the power plant one, because the power plant one's on the inside. Yeah. The Titan one goes up. And all that bullshit. Goes down, corner, corner, non-zoop ramp. This way is a zoop walkway that busts through this wall, drops down, replaces this wall, and then places a door there. Zoops on across. Find the middle point, find the middle point. This is the middle. Where we would then put a non-zooped. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, and you know it. That. And I can delete that. And then we'll do a zooped all the way down. As far as it needs to go. Nice, I did it perfect. And then it goes to this. Which in turn, well, we'll go one more. Not where I wanted you. Right. Because there's no way to... How did I do those? Did I leave the back open? No, I put one on the back. Makes more sense now. And then I think I have a single node from the ceiling. Yeah, in between them going the whole way down, and then it shoots over to where it comes through the floor. Because I think a double works on the floor? No, has to be two singles. But either way, I can go ahead and put the singles here. That would be right there. And right there. And right there. And right there. And then I connect it up. Connect it to the next one. And then we'll do another like I did there, where we'll go ramp, corner, corner, ramp. And at the end down here I can put 2 ramps. Yeah. And we'll go one more. Need a little bit of a gap. Now all I need to do is do the power from upstairs. Yeah, add one more foundation on this outside. There we go. Which means I can actually pull this out. Another one in order to match up. And granted, this one goes through, but at least it matches. So now what I'll do is I'll come up here and do the same thing. See where the platform is, walk out, and see how I have these set up, which pretty ordinary. And then it goes to a power sector switch, which I would just run through the wall along the roof. So I would do another one of these right there, connect it up, and then it would come through the wall right there. Yeah. And then it ramps down. I just put in another ramp. My little power room thing. So this side has 3. I think because I'm doing reverse, so this side would have 2. It was 1, 2, and then it would be the double ramp. Like so. Then it would go 2, and then what I wanted it to be. So 1, 2, right? Or no, I did that backwards. Should go with this, then this, and then this, and then this, all the way down, right? Yes. And this would just be 2 with the back closed off. Power pole there. Right. And it just connects up, and then it goes underneath where you'd have this whole thing. I'm thinking about, let me see if there's any way I can redo this. Okay, so what if I did, for any beam supports, what if I did a beam support, and then we kind of, well, those are too close. I would need at least some space. We do beam support, and then I could do 2 really close ones. Bring the steel beams up here. Use the beam connector long. Create like platform where it connects in, and then do something like that all the way. There. I mean, probably get away with doing 2 small ones, and it looked fine. So then we'll repeat for this side. Too high. Because I don't want it to, well, yeah, I don't want it to touch. Because it would be more like if we look at it from this side, that it's sitting on top of that beam. Same thing from this side. And creates like a wall. And so it's a bit wider, but I feel like it makes it look like it's actually sitting on top of it now. That's what we'll mimic. So it would go here. No. Something like that. Boom. And then delete in order to fall under. Actually. How did I do this? Okay, let me put it back. Where would it be at exactly to be perfectly underneath? Right. Why does it keep giving me... I want it... Oh, because I can't have it. It's gotta... Crap. Okay. Well, where is the... Exactly. Feels like it's right here. Like... this area. I don't know which fucking one it is. Crap. This one? Yeah! Okay. So this one... right about... there? I'll do that. And then I'll grab... Ow, if I don't fall in the water first. Grab it. Fuck me. Stay out of the water, dude. Grab it and just run. And then we'll see how straight it is. Okay. So it's connected. Good, it's nice and straight. It's perfectly straight. Oh, well. Maybe not. It leans a tiny bit, but about as good as we're probably going to get it. Then I need the roof segments. I need the next part. So then it comes in and to the middle, everyone it's closest to, and then the second dot is where the switch goes. Right here, but I need an AI limiter. How do I make an AI limiter again? I know they're not hard. Oh yeah, just copper plate and that electrium wire. And there's that. And so I think I named this one Power Sector 1. Yeah, Power Sector 1. Have a nice open bay door. And so this is going to be named Power Sector 2. Power Sector 2, and then let me just go make sure. Power Sector number 1. It comes off and immediately hits the hole that goes right behind it. Right, so it should be every 4 dots, right? This goes in between them. And this would go every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. The way I need to finish this walkway. All the way down. And I don't think I have... I do actually. Okay. So I would then go 2 of you, and then 2 catwalk ramps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So then I just come in and plug them all up. Did I accident? How in the fuck did I manage to do this? Can you even? Why is that possible? Why is it possible to link together generators? Now I'm gonna question everything. Jeez. Power doesn't work, make sure it's not connected to one of its own. So that only gets 1 on that side, but 2 on this side. And then this comes in and connects up there. This comes in and connects here. Along with this connects there. And then if I were to power on, all the water and everything would get power from the main grid. And this would be able to start producing. However, the coal isn't coming up here. Probably because I goofed something. Probably this whole thing. Oh no, the miners don't have fucking power. How would they be able to get coal? I feel like this is for some reason. It's not, I just feel that way. So let me go through and delete all the old factory now that I no longer need it, along with this power pole. That's that side. And that's that side. And now we can hop down below after I take care of this railing. Take care of all of this. You just gotta be careful doing this because sometimes you'll accidentally delete something you didn't mean to delete and now like nothing wants to work and it's like, where the fuck is the problem at? Why can I not hit you? You're okay, whatever. That should be everything? Question mark? It looks like it is. It looks like that's everything. Look, nature coming back. You love to see it. Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna work on that bridge coming over. Because what happens back here is I need walls, and one zoops down. Ooh, I didn't know. Yeah, it went up, and then it was 2 1mm walls in a row. Like so. Anyways, so I think we should come out. How many is it total? Go up there and count. I'm not counting the first one, the one that has it already in place. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 only divides by two numbers. 7, but also because it's odd, have a middle. So if we did... What I might end up doing is, let's say we did 1, 2, 3, and then did it on this one. And then we'll come 3 from this side. So 1, 2, 3, do 1 there. And then we can go another 1, 2, 3, 1 there, and then from there 1, 2. This will be the third. So what I can do with this one is I can do middles. Then that'll give us trying to line these up perfectly from a distance kinda sucks. There. Anyways, 1, 2, half, 1, 2, half. Let me hop up here, make sure. So these are good. Make sure. Yep, half, half, half. That one. Holy crap, actually did them good. Nice. And I think it was the painted beams, right? Just make sure. Yep, painted. Send the painted beams come down or far till they're hitting the surface. And then we come in behind with the supports. And boom. Before I go up there, let me go ahead and do these, because I know that at least these two aren't going to be up on the rocks. One could actually come down farther. Oh, went too far. We'll do it at 15 and just have it below. No, I don't like that at all. 16 is going to have to be what it is, and it's just not going to have a support coming up out the ground. Because support goes down there. Oh well. Goes there. Goes there. There. Beautiful. And then we've got these 4, which are the last 4. That one gonna go last. What was that one? Cool. So those go to the water. Once the water isn't too deep, so I can do something like go to 20. Which might be the max length for these. And then under the water. Nice. And it's almost as if like, alright, we're going here, and then we're going to go over the water, and we're going to hit the rock, and then we're going to go over the rock, and we're going to hit the land. The water flows past here, past this island on both sides. Beautiful. Ah, nature. And then what I can do is, because the main power grid needs to be fixed, it goes around here and over there. I think for this, I'm just going to actually have it hit, like, wrap around a corner. So, go like there, and like there. Then from there to here, here to there, and there to there. Then I can get rid of this cable, and they still have power, right? No. Oh, okay, that helped. That was also part of the consumption issue, was taking out that fucking, took out the power to the Steel Titan, apparently. I'll reconnect that. Yep, those are now powered on. So from there, I think what I want to do is do like high tension, like get it to like run across those. And so I would pick a height and just have it like bounce along, using these as like the power poles. Let's say I wanted to do it midway of, we'll say that one, right between the third and fourth. Just like there. The only issue with that is trying to map out where the third and fourth for each one is. These two, I think it's relatively easy because they're the same. Like so. However, for this one, it's going to be more difficult. So I'm going to see if I can do this. Let's see if maybe that's it. Because I can run the line through like that, over like that. And then have it connect in. And so it almost looks like high tension power lines draped across. Yeah. That looks honestly pretty even. Might also be because I'm a bit elevated, but if we... Yeah, those look even. And then I would have it go up to there. And then I'd have a tie-in point up there at the top of the machinery. So like, let me make some foundations over. So it goes in on that one. Perfect. And then what I would have it do is go up to there. No, wrong place. The middle. Or are you not connected? Connect to it. Thank you. I don't know why, but it looks like it's just the angle. But it looks almost like it's leaning one direction. But anyways, it goes up there, and then I need to get up there. So far, 2 birds with 1 stone as it is. As this is me reworking the power lines to the Steel Titan. Because this whole power grid pops out right there. That's how it gets into the main grid. And so, if I put it there, let's see, it pops out there. I'm going to get rid of this foundation for now so I can get back and forth, and when I drop down I'll place a ladder. And so I need a thing there where it is centered. To crap. Well, looks like I'm placing the ladder now. Just like that. We'll climb on back up here. I just kind of want to scoot over here, make sure it's in the middle. And then we'll around there. And then what I think I can do, because I don't have these back pillars in, instead of, I can have it run to the wall and then over so that it's both connected to, it's connected to both. And then eventually I can phase out the wall. But to start, what I'll do is we'll put an outlet there. It connects from there to there and there. There, so I can get rid of the longer one without interrupting anything. And then I need big support pillar, top and bottom. And then power, one there. And then we go from there. Oh, the letter there. And then from there, it would connect into the roof. The roof. Roof is a word. The only reason I'm putting it in the middle was just because, actually no, get rid of that. I'm gonna move it up higher. It's gonna go there, perfect. It's nice and tucked away. So then it comes down that tiny bit to connect in there. Then it connects there, which then cuts on all that BS. And I can get rid of that power line, that power line. And then it's still connected to there, which powers all that. And then I need to go down there and just connect that one. Break that, and we will close that back up. That's all I needed to do under here, because I only need to do one. So then coming back down here, and delete that power line, which was connected to that power line. This one, which I can delete as well. And now that's actually connected with a proper in-place power line. I can bring this pillar down the rest of the way. And it almost looks like it belongs there because it's that high tension line, which I wanted to do. So in essence, we have completed one of the objectives, because it was redo power to and from steel and power plants, either high tension or along the supports of the train line, which we did. Reline coal place, and then bring the quartz storage up to the train level, which is going to be the easiest one. So we've done the power line to and from now. I just got to connect up the miners to the main system, which I would probably have it come across here, hop over, hop over, hop over, and come out of the big beam, and then from there go to little ones. That means I need to finish the roof. Not necessarily the walls, just the roof. because none of this is right now connected to the power infrastructure. We've got all this stuff is connected and up at the switch. Running over, because I want the miners on the main switch so that they're not part of the piece that gets shut down. All this is connected into the main system, and it hops across, and then it hops straight to the wall because there's a need for it to hop up. This is all main, and then that goes up to main. That goes to power station. So this comes across, goes to the ceiling. You cut the light on so you can see. Goes to the ceiling, hits, goes to the switch. The switch then goes to all the generators and the water. So as long as this is off, we won't get any power. So I need to go up to the roof. Or, well, first off, I'm going to put that wall back in place because I no longer need it out. And I'll take the service ladder up to the roof. And because it's all pretty much just platforms, I can platform it, bring these down as need be. The one thing I am going to do, I'm going to bring this wall up to where it needs to be so that I know where to stop at. Right there. And then I think that pillar is actually going to miss. Cool. But this one will hit, so I need to bring it down to right there. And then the big support. Yep, because it's only 4. I could extend it, but I'm just going to go ahead and run it all the way to the water. I'll do it like right there. Crap. Oh yeah, that's all my platforms that I need to take away, which I'll get to. I think what I'm also gonna do is, because this does come over here and I don't want to have to run all the way around, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just extend that platform over to me. And so where did I put the doors on this? If this is centered, the doors are the third wall, or it goes center 1 door. So center 1 door right here. And it's a centered door. So then it would go door here. And it would go for the architecture like that. And then we would continue our zoop. And then it would be a corner, because then it ties in. And that would be how that looks. I could also redo these pillars that are over here and make this look just a bit fancier, instead of having the whole wraparound thing now that we've got the 2. And then I'll work on doing all the little details in a bit once I get all this done. So now I need to get back up here. Now I have to run the high tension lines towards what would be Santa's workshop. Wrong button. So we'll do that there. And we'll just run it along low, since I don't want it too high. Now, is this in line? No, I'd want it to go to this one. So it would be there. And I would want it to go outside there. Let me build some temp platforms just to make sure. Centered, yep. So then we'd go boom to boom, boom to boom. Boom. Connect. Thank you. Like so. Can we access the crap? Oh, hate that. Trying to see if we could access the power grid from those nodes, because I never actually tried it. Because if we can't, that'd be kind of dumb. Yep, nope, can't. That's fine. I can do this right here, though, to make sure I'm getting power. Yep, perfect. We're getting power all the way over. And then what I would do is we would bring this one down. There. Please tell me that's not in line with a big one. It's in line with a big one. Fuck. Okay. That'll just come down, and what I'll do is I'll have it like break out the little ones, and it'll be like the big one sitting on top of the little one. So it won't be terrible. I will need foundations to go across here, so I can ensure that that's going to go in the right place. Perfect. And then build some more zoop forms out here in order to put another one in. And then it would come across to go down. And then I can't connect it in from up here. What I can do, however, is go ahead and plan to dismantle all this. Dismantle it and drop. Splash. And then connect it. So now they have power. And it's all running along the train track pillars, which looks really nice, honestly. Instead of having a whole bunch of just power lines running through, you've got the train, or not the train, the power lines running along the train, which makes it very much visually appealing. I'm going to go ahead and handle all of these long coming down, except for maybe those. Just because I don't feel like dealing with all of them right now. Very much something I can do off stream is set up. Get on the ladder. Is do all of the pillars. I just want to do this one and those two real quick since they're like crucial. Turn off my flashlight. All right, so you can come to there. And you need a big support. And what we'll do is underneath of that, we'll do the 4 beam supports. And I'll go ahead and get rid of this railing, that railing. Did the beam supports just... Oh no, they merged into it, I think. Yeah, they just merged into it. because they're facing up. So what I'll do then is we'll put a little foundation with foundation 1 walls on it. Then I'll put the beam supports under here. Gives it a little bit more flavor. And these can come down the 7 meters, which would originally be 8, but instead it's 7. Because we added the 1 meter one, and then that doesn't go there, it goes underneath of it. And then I can put back my industrial railing because I don't need to have the things there, the roadblocks. So then it comes down from the big pillar, hits 4 small pillars, lets it do this little thing, and then it continues down through to the other small pillars that are hanging over there and over there. So it's like almost in the middle of them perfectly. But it doesn't have to be. Like you can see that it's like not in the center of it perfectly, but like only other way to get rid of that is to take that pillar out, and it wouldn't look right with the pillar missing. That's that. Now it's just about cutting it on. Once everything gets backfilled a little bit, the water is what's going to need to get backfilled, because the coal is already going and it's not going to fill up the coal unless they're on, and the water can't turn on until it turns on, because the water is on the same circuit as it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it on and we'll see what we got. So it's doing that glitch where it's telling me that nothing's going through. However, oh, they're all still red. Are the water pumps turning on? You guys turn on? No. Why are you guys not on? Because you're not getting power. Why are you not getting power? Oh. Duh. Or well, instead of connecting it there, I'll connect it up here to the main one. And so now you should all be getting... You should all be on the main power grid. Yeah. Perfect. And so then you're filling with water, and then it's pushing up and pushing up and pushing up. Meaning that if we go upstairs now, we should slowly see all those coal generators cut on. Because it's an exact replica of this side. Meaning that it will and should work. Or should and will work. So then I can come here and we can see that our max consumption is this and our max production is this right now, because we're stagnating from cutting on the new power plant. We can see that these guys are now yellow, some are green because they're actually burning their coal, and the coal's flowing in nicely on the double. So over time, this should become perfect. In the meantime, I'm going to pause, mute myself, and I'm going to go to the restroom because I have to use the bathroom, so I might be back in a couple minutes. And I'm back. So I think what we're gonna do now, because I've pretty much completed the project I wanted to do this stream, I think I'm gonna log off of this stream, start up another stream where we're going to go play some EU4 as Austria. We're not gonna continue the same game. I'm gonna restart because there were some things I could have done differently that I want to do differently now. So that's what we're gonna do. So